the other person could have, let's say, a red mark or a scratch. Hey, good afternoon. This is David Kohlmeyer, the problem solver. I am here today with my co-host, John Orlando.
Boom.
And I have Ryan today. We're a special guest here, basically from IDK Pizza, which is basically an amazing pizza place in Las Vegas. And we're going to get to talk with Ryan about pizza.
Listen to me.
Go for
It's
it.
the best pizza place in Las Vegas.
I love
Best
it.
place.
It's the best pizza place within 100 miles of here. It's the best pizza place on the planet.
So-
and I've been all over this planet.
101
Okay.
miles. Who is it?
101?
Yeah, you said 100. So
Oh, but then I extended.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Global.
We're going to have to map it out.
It's
Yeah. We have
globally.
to map
Maybe in
it.
Italy it's better. I don't know. Is it better? I've never
my
been.
mom went there. She didn't like it.
No?
She's very finicky.
Have you been to Italy? I'm sorry. I took over. Go ahead.
Oh, go
what
for
were
it,
you
go for it. I
saying?
love it,
No.
I love it. John Orlando.
I don't know.
This is a legend.
You know,
Today's a legend.
You
She's my
you
co-host.
start
I got
talking
Ryan.
pizza, and I get fired up over pizza.
Pizza. I love pizza.
So
I'm from New
good.
York as well, so, you know.
Yeah. What part of New York?
So I'm originally from Queens, New York.
Okay.
And I've been out here 19 years.
Yeah,
Where are
we're
you originally from?
Ozone Park.
Ozone Park?
and then we moved up to like northern Westchester.
Okay. How long were you in Ozone Park?
I'd say I was about 7.
Okay.
So as a kid, but we were down there every weekend anyways. Our family still lived down there. So
Awesome. So long story short, basically, I'm the problem solver. And I guess today we're solving a problem by basically people being hungry and they want to know where to go for pizza.
Yeah.
there you go.
So luckily, John Orlando, the legend of Las Vegas, basically, he keeps talking about IDK Pizza.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's IDK Pizza? What's that all about? And I'm from New York, so I actually know the area specifically. Where are you guys located
We're
exactly?
on Eastern and Windmill.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a Henderson cop. How do you not know this pizza place?
Well, it's actually the border right there, you know. So
Yeah.
I was a cop in Henderson. I actually would go there once in a blue moon. You got to be careful, you know, jurisdiction type of thing, driving
Got it.
to that location. But they have New York Chinese next to it, so
Yeah.
New York pizza. So it's kind of like a New York hub, you know, for food. So actually, I used to go there quite a bit.
But
Yeah,
they,
there's a lot-
they
a lot
didn't.
of-
They don't serve donuts, so you never went in. Is that the thing?
There was no real donut spot there. Maybe we should be serving some donuts for the cops.
You know what? I should. I was thinking about it.
IDK donuts.
I was actually talking to John about this in the back. I wanted to bring out the bacon, egg, and cheeses. I don't know if you remember those from back east.
Of a pizza?
No, just bacon, egg, cheese sandwiches.
Oh,
like
yeah,
breakfast style
absolutely.
sandwiches on bagels or rolls or something.
So I was actually a New York City police officer in Brownsville, East New York, and also
Okay.
in Queens. But one of the biggest things was, which is bad, you'd go to like they would call like a bodega, like a Spanish place, and you go inside, get bacon, egg, and cheese, and get a coffee in the morning especially if you're a day shift cop.
Yeah, it's under $5 too. It's great.
So to get this huge sandwich in general in New York City as a cop, but you feel like a fat pig basically eating in a patrol car. But it's very common. Everyone gets a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, and they get a cup of coffee. So technically you're from LA, so right?
Yeah. Born in New Jersey, though. Does it count? Doesn't count.
Yeah.
They don't claim me. East Coast doesn't claim me.
Not really. New Jersey or like Buffalo upstate, you know, it's not
Yeah,
really a
yeah.
New Yorker.
Right.
But anyway, so the pizza place you have there, so how long has it been open right now?
I bought it in November of 2017.
God, I love a New York accent. I hear it coming out.
When you
Remember
bought it,
when-
what was it? It wasn't called IDK,
No,
obviously.
it was called Verisanos.
Okay.
Yeah,
It was kind of, I remember the guy, older guy, heavy
Yeah.
set, right?
nice guy. Yeah,
Nice guy.
He lent us some. He had some kids run it the last of his days there,
Got
and
it.
I guess they kind of ran it into the ground. And
I thought you were making that up. You really do know where he is and everything.
Well-
I thought you were lying.
No, the other day I drove by and basically I was like,
Okay.
oh, there's IDK, and I'm thinking about
Right.
John. John is basically my podcast guru legend. He's my mentor, helping me take this to another level. So I drive by. I'm like, oh my God, it's IDK. This is what he's talking about. I thought it was closer to this neck of the woods.
Got it.
Because this is, you know, you bring in pizza. You kind of
Right.
go a long way
Yeah.
to drop it off.
we
which is
go
amazing.
wherever John is. We go. He's in LA.
I like that.
We got an air mail.
Yeah.
You
He
just like
delivered a pizza in Barstow for me just a couple of months ago. True story. All right, I made that up. That's not true.
Well, you know what's funny? New York places, there's one website where you could ship in pizza from New York, and they
Oh, that's crazy.
kind of like this. What's a deli? Like Second Avenue Deli, or the one that's on TV. What do you call it? That other deli, basically in New York City, Lower East Side. They'll send things
Giuseppe's
in.
or something. Whatever. There's a whole bunch.
The one
of
that was
them.
on. It was some movie in general like that. But there are places in New York that would ship it in.
Yeah.
Free bagels.
Yep.
That's what you need, a bagel place.
There's
right
one
next door.
good place out here that does pretty decent bagels, and I think it's the New York Bagel Cafe over on Summerlin Parkway.
Been
in
there. It's very good.
Buffalo. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Ryan does have a problem that I don't even know if you could solve,
What's the
which
problem?
is, I was talking to him yesterday, he can't get wings. You can't get wings anymore
Yeah.
because of pandemic. Supply chain
One of the
thing,
many,
right?
Yeah, there's certain suppliers are saying they're only allocating a certain. Like we used to go through 10 to 14 boxes a week.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're saying, oh well, you can only get 2, and prices have
Gone
damn
up,
near
right?
tripled. Like we used to get them for $89 a case. Now that's 165 to 100, whatever it may be.
Believe it or not, actually, I took my kids to Chuck E. Cheese. It says wings. I said, get some wings. I said, I'm sorry, no wings. I said, what are the boneless wings? No wings. I'm like, where are the wings?
Right.
And they were laughing because they said, well, you the guy the other day because someone started fighting. Like, I want wings.
Yeah.
You know, but I guess the big shortage, I was going to make a joke on social media saying, hey, does anyone have a supply of chicken because there's no wings out there or something, you know? But what's the real story? Because everything's basically going up in price.
Plenty of breasts. Plenty of breasts. There's 2 breasts. There's 2 wings. But
There's a lot of breasts here
wings.
at Sticky Paws Studio. I'm not
Yeah.
sure you know.
Yeah. In Vegas in
John
general.
is kind of known for bringing in the
boneless.
the breast and boneless breast too.
Well, I think I was telling you the other day too. Is like restaurateurs, they're getting it from both ends. We're getting it from the distributor, and then we're getting it from the customer. So they want this at a certain price, and a lot of customers are being reasonable. They're like, we understand, blah blah blah. But then you get those snooty yelpers or whatever, and they love to attack you, and they want what they want now. So,
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
for the most part, it's great. I mean,
I was gonna say people probably leaving bad reviews.
Yeah.
Like, I went to this place, there's no wings.
yeah,
Right. It's so unfair, too, because they can just write anything.
One star, no wings.
What's been the hardest part from COVID?
I'm gonna
Is it
pizza while you talk.
go? Is it the supply chain issues or staff?
It's a bit of everything.
Really?
But staff is a big one because they're getting paid to stay at home, so why work?
Right.
I like that concept, It's
Yeah.
kind of like the new thing right
I
now.
think
You
it's
stay
great.
home,
Stay home. Get
listen
paid.
to like Sticky Paws
Right.
type of podcast.
Yes.
And
But I told my employees, I said, what do you think happens when they incentivize me to stay home?
close down.
Yeah, like
Right.
now nobody has a job.
Right.
When they incentivize all the people that create jobs, that that try to give back to the community and they help the community, like entrepreneurs and stuff, even you guys.
Yeah.
You create pathways and revenue streams for people to make more money. Like you invested in this place, and
Yep.
now everybody else has a podcast
Right.
here.
And you do a lot. You're very active with the community.
Yeah.
You give away, I forgot the number, but
Penny,
you
I
gave
lost-
away a lot of pizzas
I've
in the
given-
last few months.
I lost track of 3,400.
3,400 free pizzas this guy's given out.
Since the start of COVID, we made it a mission to like help the community out, and like the feedback has been great.
So real quickly, I want to set up. I know we're here. It's kind of we're doing like these mini problem solver podcasts today, and I really appreciate you coming on. I appreciate
no
you bringing pizza for. We have about 7,500 people coming today, and so I appreciate you dropping off some pizza for this particular event. But I want to work with you because I'm all about helping people. I like solving problems. Basically, when I was a cop in New York City, you walk a foot beat. You're always trying to help people. It wasn't about arresting people. Unless you committed a crime. But out here, I want to work. I always want to do different things. I'm always trying to be creative and different. John as well. He's creative. So maybe we could do some, different things. I don't mind paying for pizza, doing like raffles, doing different things. But I want to be like creative. I want to do something different. So we got to think about something creativeness. To
come up with something.
Maybe let it go viral.
I like.
We got to come up with something good.
Yeah, it's
so
definitely
think
something.
about it.
I think the community always benefits when we do stuff like this as well. So I think it's great for them.
One thing I did recently do, and I'm just thinking about something. I actually went as a cop. I used to go out here in Vegas under the tunnels. A lot of people that are homeless and stuff like that. Maybe we could do something for the homeless, giving back in general. But believe it or not, people live very deep in the tunnels. I did one.
That really is a true thing.
Yeah, if you want to come out, you wouldn't believe what's going
It's
on.
like 300 people that live
But
underneath Vegas.
I've never went so deep.
Really?
But recently I went really, really deep. There are people in tents with propane tanks. They're cooking food, and I did
Underground.
in the tunnels, in the washes, right? And they go every Saturday. It's Freedom House, and it's a nonprofit that I work with. And I went one time with them, and it's just you got to go. You just can't believe what's going on with life in general.
Is this downtown, the tunnels, or are they?
It's actually all
Are they
over.
here? Like, is there tunnels right here under here?
probably nearby where the washes are?
Okay.
People are deep. I actually would be interested to take you, but anyway, maybe we'll bring pizza. They normally bring like batteries. They bring like flashlights, first aid. Some people are EMTs and stuff like that. But you wouldn't believe what's going on down there. And then what they do is they try to have relationships with people and then bring people out. When I was out for about 8 hours, we brought one person out. We took him to Crossroads to basically try to help them. Some people have addiction problems, but maybe with pizza we'll do an event and something like
absolutely.
that. I have no problem paying for it and
Yeah.
basically pay it forward type of thing. That's what I'm all about.
Yeah, that's what we've been about since the start. Like we've helped out. Like
I think it's in New York blood.
Yeah, I think East Coast people are built different.
Mm-hmm.
We have a different. I don't know.
The
It's just
West
like it's the way
Coast
we
is
grew up.
soft.
No, I love California. It's my favorite state.
Yeah.
I just don't like the politics. Not that we
Right.
should get into politics
Yeah.
out here. I just don't like them.
What's your phone number? Just give us a little bit information so when we post this on social media, if people want to call, you get any specials,
Yeah, so we're IDK Pizza over on 2381 East Windmill Lane, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89123. The phone number 702-837-0606. We take messages through the Facebook Messenger all day long, and if you want to reach out to me, if you know somebody in need, or
your people are there.
Yeah, I'm over here. If you know somebody in need or the family that needs help, we can reach out and feed them. And we have a whole bunch of other resources that we use through other nonprofits that we work with. And, we're just trying to help the community and grow a good business. So,
You know what would be fun? If we went to IDK and he taught us how to do the
toss.
Are we teachable?
Yeah. I don't, you're a baseball player, right? You're an athlete. So
Yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It'd be kind of fun, no?
I think
Good video.
I think the bloopers would probably
Failing would be the right. Yeah.
There's another pizza place in town, but basically that does
Bite your
teach
tongue.
kids,
Bite your tongue.
But I think actually they have a lot of space for that,
Yeah.
The place is smaller.
Yeah.
And they try to do, I think it's like on Sundays they do like
They do
you come in
classes and stuff. Yeah.
I don't know with COVID now they're probably not doing, but I thought it was cool. I never did
Yeah.
it. I've always wanted to bring my kids, and I thought it was cool to.
I wish they would incorporate stuff like this in school more, like instead
cooking?
of like cooking or
Yeah.
becoming if you want to be a plumber or something, you go to work with a plumber for a couple hours a day.
Right.
kind of externship.
Yeah, kind of like tech school. I think we
Yeah.
had in high school. I think they should incorporate more of that.
What school did you go to in Ozone Park?
I went to Nativity.
Got it.
My nun was Joe Torre's sister.
Really?
Yeah.
Joe Torre. Did you know Joe Torre?
Yeah. My dad grew up with him, playing
Yeah.
stickball with him in New York
Oh, that's crazy.
when they were
You
16.
know
Wait a second.
everybody.
So Joe Torre's sister was your teacher.
Was the nun, the head
Was the
nun. I
head
don't know
nun.
who my teacher was.
So maybe you want to text Joe Torre. He's still.
Yeah. He's still alive.
Yeah.
I hate that you don't know that.
I'm
It's
not
okay.
really a big sports
I know
guy.
it's
My dad
so
was
weird to
into
me.
sports.
It's your only flaw, really, is that you're not
Apologize.
sports. You're not a sports guy.
It is a.
So you know,
wrong.
no Yankees, no Mets, none of that.
So I grew up basically close to Shea Stadium for the Mets
Oh,
in
yeah.
Queens, right? So you go there a little bit more as a kid. In New York, basically Yankees. I mean, you probably get killed, just
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
the subway over there. So things maybe have changed a little bit. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying that because things are worse in New York. So
Yeah.
now with this mayor. But long story short, my dad was into sports, so
you're
I'm
not
a
into
big sports
sports?
guy. I used to go hot dogs, right?
Yeah.
Hot dogs and
The Sabrets, the dirty
kind of
water dogs.
ambiance,
Yeah, the
stadium.
Travis just gave us the wrap it up, guys. You talk too much signal. Thank you for coming
thank you
by,
guys. I appreciate
Ryan.
it.
Ryan always comes through, man. IDK Pizza always comes through. I gave
But-
this guy not even 24 hours notice. He's
Amazing.
like, "How many?" And
I
I'm
didn't-
there,
I
and
didn't
then
get
he.
to put my makeup on or anything.
Yeah,
You look
nothing.
good, you look good.
But you're still
Thank you.
camera. You're born camera ready. It's all good.
Tell that to
So,
Melissa.
so IDK Pizza, basically, again, Windmill and Eastern, right?
Yep.
So if anybody basically wants some pizza, mention Sticky Paws Studio, mention the Problem Solver
Yeah, come
for
by.
some VIP treatment, and we'll definitely do some events. I appreciate you coming
Yeah,
on,
absolutely.
on the show, sharing some good word, and I really appreciate all the things you're doing. It's definitely East Coast blood thing, helping people pay it forward, and that should come back to you tenfold. So thank you so much for what
Thank
you're doing
you.
in the community.
Appreciate you guys. Bye.
Awesome, buddy.
I like it. It's good.